Final DLC out now. Play the Skeleton Lord Master, Psychopomp monsters, and more. I mean, we'll see what happens. I haven't played this for a while, so we'll see what's going on. This is sponsored content. The new DLC is out today, I believe, right? Soul Smugglers, the third and final Legend of Keepers DLC, out today. Features a Skeleton Lord Master, 5 missions, new promotion, the Graveyard, which allows you to bring monsters back to life. Exclusive game mechanics, soul fragments that can be stolen from heroes to upgrade monsters and promote. 10 Psychopomp monsters, 3 traps, 5 artifacts. More stuff. What happens if I click DLC? I need to see all the stuff I have. Ooh. Let's just play a run. Which chat use Gorge? Did I make that? There's no way that I made that. Is there? Delete that. Let's get that. Create.
Are you a slave master in search of something new?
Maybe.
Are you an enchantress with an ever-insufficient magic budget?
Possibly.
Misunderstood genius.
Yeah, that sounds more like me.
Company. Assemble your ideal team, train your monsters to defend our treasures from ever stupider heroes.
You are the bad guy, yeah.
Feel free to give us a call by Crystal Ball at and become a part of the Legend of Keepers.
It is that Robo-Jumper Nautical Insanity, yeah. Do you want to launch the tutorial? Should we play the tutorial? Let's play the tutorial, why not? I remember what to do, but the tutorial, I think, is actually pretty good in this game. Teaches you what to do. People who haven't seen it will know.
We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up.
This game's sort of like if Darkest Dungeon were backwards. Not bad. That's what Darkest Dungeon 2 is. But backwards. Like, you play the bad guys. But the game itself isn't bad. Anyway.
Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers. We have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
I don't think they had voice acting the first time I played this. I don't remember. So, we have 4 rooms to defeat a party of adventurers. So I put a catapult there.
In every dungeon. You can use it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells.
This is where I'm going to play one of my spells, but I get to choose which one I play.
Some rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
True. So, I meant to, like, think a lot about how to do this and do it the right way. If you look at Valchrome here, he was the good guy, which means the enemy. I think there's some political commentary there or something. Anyway, Valchrome has positive fire resist but negative ice resist, so like it would be good to hit Valchrome with ice damage, for example. I don't have a ton of monsters right now, so I don't get to choose to play an ice unit to do that, but I could. Marden here has negative fire resist, so it would be good to be able to hit with fire, but that's not going to happen because he's in the middle, and I can only use this fire attack on the back. But anyway, yeah, you know. 854. Show no mercy. We are increasing the damage and morale of our next group of monsters.
The job also involves bullying these insignificant humans. No reason work can't be fun. You can of course kill them, Or
Yep.
terrify them so much they'll flee like peasants, as you see fit. Don't forget that in battles, the fastest combatants act first.
I'll turn the game sound up a bit. Oh, I won't, apparently. Is it louder now? Did that make it louder for you? It's louder for me. Alright, anyway. So we have health damage and morale damage. If we get morale to 0, these are basically 2 different health bars the enemies have. And we can get rid of them by making them run away or by making them dead. Goodbye, one front. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay though. Cause we get to murder them now. I'm also louder? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense that I would be louder.
You did it. I knew from the start that you had potential.
You
Know
like her
that
bomb.
here in Dungeons Company, we reward talent and value ambition.
Yeah. So that's like what 1 week is like. But there are actually many weeks in each of the segments of the campaign. So this is the new character. This is a skeleton lord. Talent points 1 grants a chance to apply a random penalty to a hero when a hero loses a soul fragment. As you play, you get meta progression and unlock more talents, and you get to go through this campaign where we will, I guess we get to pick between these as our first mission. And then once we've beaten some of these, we'll unlock more stuff. But it isn't unlocked yet. Yeah. Let's read the info on the Skeleton Lord. I feel like I got distracted by the tutorial and didn't do a good job of saying what sponsored content was like on the channel, but sponsored content is basically devs or publishers of games reach out to me and say, hey, we think that you and your community might like this game. Would you like to show it off to them? And I say yes, if I think the answer is yes, and then they pay me to do it. And that's one of the ways that I make money and why I am able to buy a house. So, appreciate you hanging out and enjoying checking out games with me when I do stuff like this. I generally have a good time. I think the last time I had a sponsored game that I like genuinely had a bad experience with was like 2 years ago or something. Like, I've been on a really good run with getting to play really sweet games and get paid too. It's like an excellent scam. But anyway.
Home sweet home.
Shh, don't tell them, don't tell them. Keep it quiet.
Grace. I am pleased to see that you have decided to cut short your early retirement in order to help us invest in this new market. We haven't touched your office since you've been gone. We thought you'd appreciate the dust and cobwebs.
A lot of the time, even the bad ones, which is not what Legend of Keepers is. This is the 3rd time I've showed off Legend of Keepers on stream. But a lot of the time, even playing games which are like not very well received critically, like it's still fun to play the game for a couple of hours and find out why people don't like it, you know? I never actually read my info, did I? Cox the 6th, age Timeless, species skeleton. They say he was there when the company was founded. The keepers of today can only dream of reaching the same profit rankings he reached throughout his career, and most employees still speak of his legend with awe in their eyes. His portrait still hangs in most dungeons, and the marketing department has never stopped using him as a linchpin in their campaigns. A veritable unliving legend of the Dungeons Company, the Skeleton Lord has decided to come out of retirement in order to invest in a new currency emerging on the interdimensional market, souls. All right. I'm not sure, Agaboga. Maybe. Possibly. Pop quiz in Pandora's box. So we're just like having the absolute starter stuff for our hero now, and then we'll get more stuff later. Effects of all penalties applied to heroes increased by 2. Well, that would be better to put later, presumably. Ricochets to the hero behind the target if the target is the hero with the lowest morale. Which it is. Perfect. These are my monsters. I love Robert. Oh god, Robert. Robert, you are just perfect. So Robert is the healthiest. Generally, you want the healthiest thing in front. Don't see much reason why that isn't true here. Very poor against ice damage though. This one deals ice damage, but it deals ice damage. It's an area. There's no getting away from that, unfortunately. They're going to deal air damage to front, air damage to back. So we want the one in back to have good air resist. This is probably the right setup. Pandora's box. Here's our tank here. It's air damage to front. It's weird, right? Because they don't actually have a like melee DPS unit. So the front isn't really near where I need my tank to be against this group of enemies. I think the big thing is that the one that has the best attack should be in the middle, because the middle is the one that will stay alive the longest. I'm not sure which one that is, and it depends on if I want to go for morale or health when. Passive, gain 10 gold each time a monster of the group gains a soul fragment. That's a cool passive. I don't think I have any way to gain soul fragments right now, though. Do I? I don't know. Thank you, Reggie. Draco Bobbings at 13 months. Appreciate it. Fight! Should we demoralize? Wait, what is fragment? I don't know what fragment is. This is a new mechanic. Well, it didn't happen. So, however it works, it didn't work. Oh my gosh. Robert? I have a family member named Robert. And have an interaction with soul fragments. True. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. One of the weird things about this game is that, like, you're meant to lose the fights. It feels very strange. Waters of Styx. Silence. There's 27 morale, 1 additional soul fragment if at least 1 soul fragment has been gained using this spell. I still don't know what a soul fragment is. Did I get a soul fragment? That scream. That scream. Gain 10 gold? Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so rich. It's like Hand of Greed, except I don't even have to kill the enemy. I get it again? 60 gold! You have successfully protected the treasure. I get to choose between one of these new monsters. Knocked Crap. The Knocked Crap, named Vrenhu. I don't know what this is. Is that a gargoyle? It has nature and air resist. It has a 50% chance to stun things? That's pretty good. Why is nature weakness? Good at attacking the front enemies. Datras the Time Watcher. Applies slowed ricochets to the hero behind the target if the target is slower than the Time Watcher. How fast is the Time Watcher? 80? Is that fast? Yes, it is. You feel it is mandatory for Abyssal Warrior to be your favorite character. It says Abyssal Chaos. Fair enough. I got 50% more gold from that one fight. True. This is just a little bit of air damage. I guess the big thing with this is we can ricochet. The one that attacks the front. It has such low health though. It'll just like die so quickly. Margaret, the Abyssal Warrior, has 90 health. It seems more like it. Applies burn 2 to all heroes if the target's life is under 50%. Neat. Oh wait, let's do the Abyssal Warrior.
As you could probably guess, dying isn't the nicest experience. Fortunately, our Lich Doctor is here to resurrect your employees for free.
That's nice.
However, being dragged back to the land of the living after a taste of eternal peace can be quite demotivating. If your employees die too often, they might suffer from burnout. Your employees' morale is therefore a matter to be taken seriously. Give them a break from time to time by sending them to the garrison. The feasts organized after a victorious defense will make them want to get back into action.
Absolutely. I actually heard that the company did some analysis, and in a lot of areas of the world they're going to run out of willing employees by 2024, so that's just me regurgitating things I read on the internet. Alright, cool. Team management. Yes. So this is all cool. Margaret's new. We can put Margaret here, I guess. I'll actually put Margaret there. Because Margaret's very tanky. So we'll play double tank with Shah Orion. And then we'll get to Tithe a ton. Hey McQueep, how are you? Have I ever thought of getting a standing desk for your streams? Standing desk for my streams? A standing desk for my streams? Jorbs after he discovered Tithe. Tithe! Well, I have so much gold, I could go to the merchant. I think at the trainer you spend the gold. Sure would be a shame if my Tithe person got stronger. Sure, I'm down to just train a bunch of monsters, why not? I don't know, I'm sure there's some reason why not to do that, but I don't remember what it is. Let's do an event! The doctor just had a brilliant idea. Why not cynically gather blood or tears directly from your employees? Is that why they have those booths for you to cry in on the factory floor? -1 motivation for all available monsters. That's a lot of monsters. I'm gonna say no. That's what happens in hospitals. Oh no. An archaeologist is ringing your doorbell to claim an artifact, blaming you for looting it. He even dares to demand you donate it to a museum. They all do exactly the same thing. Oh my gosh. Costa. We want to do the same thing as last time. We want the Pandora's box second. So different dungeons will be laid out different ways. So it's not like I will always do exactly the same thing, but I should read what these do, I guess. Nature damage to front, physical damage to front, nature damage area. So I want something with nature resist in front, maybe. It's still gonna die really fast, though. This has -50 nature resist. Yikes. Yikes. What are these, by the way? It's like a classroom and they get Fs on their report cards. I'm not sure I understand. Hans! Hans just messed us up. This has dodge. Dodge is the next attack. So I want some sort of AoE to get rid of that dodge, probably. Like that? Hans has made the rats do something. I don't even know. I feel like our first group of monsters didn't do great there. Not gonna lie. Nice weakness. Hey. Look at that. Bye, Hans. I mean, what are the hero's skills? They both go at the start of the fight. So there's no reason to disable them right now, I guess. Does this apply the burn? No, it's if it's less than 50% as I play it. Okay. Oh no. I should have put you at the back, apparently. My Tithe friend is going to die. No. Good win though. Alright, I get to choose between a gargoyle, Minath, who has very low tank stats. Is it weird that I'm mostly just looking at whether things are tanky or not? It feels like a sort of big deal. What is this? That looks so creepy. There's like 2 of them. 2 dudes in 1 slot. They don't do anything. They sort of do something. They mostly don't do anything. They have 90 health though. This also has 90 health. Damage dealt increased by 5% per stack of penalty applied to heroes. This seems sweet. I want to do this one. The flame eater. Are they Scientologists? Maybe. Can you resonate your units? Yeah, they come back. They lose motivation though. The game is set up such that it's expected that your units die every week. Let's... What is this? Why is it yelling at me? Oh no. Could we put you... You can get some R&R. Maybe you as well. I think all of these take gold. You expect your units to die. It really is reverse Darkest Dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, like, for real. What is a course? Send one of your employees to an intensive training course. Let's do a business trip. The management would like to send one of your employees with the sales department to be their bodyguard. You'll be compensated, of course. Well, this one's on rest leave anyway. So let's do that. And we get 166 gold. What is that? Cursed Spirit. Applies burn 3 to all heroes when a demon is defeated. Wait, that's OP. 14 weeks? That's too long. I think that's too long. By chance, you meet a tamer traveling through the region and looking for some work. This traveler offers to... Wait, you immediately get the reward? I immediately got the gold. Ah. Ah! I'm sitting in front of my gold, aren't I? You can't see that I immediately got my gold. Well, I did. Maybe I should sit over there. Now I am the skeleton lord. Perfect. Thank you, my Quabe. I'm really looking forward to getting moved in. Very much. Anyway, if you have the right employee in your employ, you could even negotiate for him to work for free. What does this mean? By chance you meet a tamer traveling through the region and looking for some work. This traveler offers to train one of your employees at half price. So I can get... Does this get +1 level at no cost? Is that what it's telling me? Is that what just happened? Nope. Did the other one get +1 level at no cost? Yes. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure I understand that. So like the fact that I had a flame eater meant that the tamer worked for free. For some reason. But I don't know why. Work for free. Does the game take place in the US? Not explicitly, but I think a lot of the signals are suggesting yes. Well, you were congratulating the cook for his dwarf cheek stew. He told you about a recipe based on demons' gonads. Okay. Okay. All right. Do you want to sacrifice one of your demons to provide him with the required ingredients? No. Maybe. Gives +10 to all masters' resistances. So I am the master. So if heroes get through all of my monsters, they'll come attack me. But I don't. I think I like my Flame Eater.
Ah, I almost forgot. The company owns several dungeons that need protection.
Damage deals permanent. You have regen per week.
When our specialists inform us that a group of adventurers are approaching, you will sometimes have the choice of several contracts. The more dangerous the heroes,
Reckless Charlie links for 38 months.
bonus if you succeed.
Okay.
Thanks to the company's portal service, sending you to the other end of the world is a matter of moments.
Great. I'm gonna fight the veterans, because why not? I'm sure I can. Rewards a master bonus instead of a trap. Sure, why not? You'd like a mini Jorbs cam? Mini Jorbs is taking the day off. What have we got? Zardnan. Places one of her penalties with a bonus at the start of her turn once. So the first time I debuff Zardnan, it will turn into a bonus instead. Deals front air damage, weak to nature. Viscous. An ice wizard. Immune to master's spells. Randomly moves all monsters to another position at the start of the first fight. Oh, well, okay. Doesn't really matter how I position my monsters for this fight then, I guess. Does an AoE ice damage on slow. Gives 25% of one hero's maximum morale back after a fight once. Okay, so there's not that much reason to try to morale down in the first fight. So I guess what I want to do is set up in anything but the way that I want my things organized. Yeah, because they're going to get shuffled. It's all air damage. That has a ton of air resist. They all have air resist. Monsters of the group deal 25% additional morale to heroes with negative air resistance. I'm not sure that my units are any good. Applies one random penalty to heroes affected by at least one penalty at the start of the possessed armor's turn. I'm just gonna do that. Depends if it's a proper shuffle or an improper shuffle. Random must include no change. Think so? I don't know about that. It does say to another position. Misty has 50 air resist. Let's put Misty in back. You in front. Alright, I like this. I think this is probably about right-ish. Look at me. Don't all applaud at once. I really want to buy a piano. Can we? Sorry. What's a good piano cost these days? I like Robert because he can do Hyper Beam. Acoustic or electric? Piano's called acoustic. Is that like a thing? Applies poison 3 to all heroes when defeated. You mean like now? Ding ding. Oh, we're like really murdering these. These are the elites. They're not even gonna make it to I thought I was gonna have to take some hero damage to beat these, but we're done. Do I want 10 gold? I think if I don't let my monsters die, they don't take morale penalties. Acoustic is not a piano term, no, but you know. Casio with the Roomba beat track, gotta be $10 at Goodwill. I grew up with really good piano, so I'm sort of piano bougie. Is a problem for me. Haunting gets better, more morale penalty. Hell Grip gets better, also more morale penalty. Wait, this is one of my spells. Is this also one of my spells? And armor. Is this a spell or one of my abilities? That's one of my abilities, but this is one of my spells. Let's upgrade the spell. I use the spell every time. Although I haven't used that spell a single time, I don't think, so I suppose what I just said is untrue. Should we give Robert the week off? Let's give Robert a break. You're doing a lot of work. Good work. Good work. Looks like I can upgrade. Ooh, I'm buffing Tithe. Gain 15 gold. It's over. It'll only take me 40 tithes for that to pay for itself. Quite a lot of tithes. Monsters of the group gain guaranteed critical at the start of fight. Wait, what? Are you serious? What? Wow. That's kind of good. Alright, let's upgrade you. Steinway Grand between 70 to 150k. Alright, we're gonna need a few more Twitch Prime subs. couple more Twitch Prime subs. Is that the sort of piano where you just like make a down payment and get a mortgage? That's a lot of money. Later in life, I could refinance my piano. A monster has been caught with an adult magazine depicting humans. Will you turn a blind eye to this obvious case of anthropophilia? Or will you confiscate this to take a look at it? For science, of course. Look at that blushing orc. If I confiscate it, I get tears. Oh, but it's Mabea. We like Mabea. We're gonna give the plus morale to Mabea. The brewer behind Strangle Stout, the world-famous beer with the delicate aroma of stagnant slime. The brewer behind Strangle Stout. This is the name of the beer. Okay. I thought the brewer was like standing behind something. Anyway. He's looking for hero tiers to make a whole new blend. She'll pay you in as much beer as you can urinate. Okay. The collectors have come to drink my blood. Sure, drink my blood. Wait. I should have read what that said, because one of the options just gave me 200 gold without taking anything. Anyway. Adventurers in the Frozen Caves. Pop quiz Pandora's box. Let's check out who we're fighting. Marden the Thug. Nature damage to front. A bunch of nature damage. Sahef the Imajah Khan. I don't know what that is. Cannot be affected by demoralize. Gives 25% of one hero's maximum morale back after a fight once. A bunch of air damage, basically. And Karen, a scout, dodges the activations of the first regular trap encountered, physical damage to back. So they're actually dealing a ton of damage to whatever's at the back of my team. Air damage and physical damage. This has minus 40% armor. Unlucky. This has 95 speed, that has 115 speed. I don't think anything is going to survive both of those attacks. So maybe I will just... Can we get frag? Just put the level 1 monster back there to die. Pay blood or give life. Oh, I wanted to give life. Whoops. And then it's air and physical. Misty is OP.
Have at thee.
If monsters die in the game, do they die IRL? Very possibly. Wait. Oh, is this... I actually chose the only one that will die. Well, that's a thing that happens, I guess. We're going to get rid of Marden both ways, apparently. Fair enough. Did I get a soul shard? Did I get a soul shard? I don't know. Did I get a soul shard? I don't think I got a soul shard. Where would I see it? And we click the tithe button. How do these heroes have so much money? A little shard appeared above the character. Well done. Ouch. You've successfully protected the treasure. These are traps, yeah? Bag of Aeolus is an area damage trap. 15 air damage, slowed 2. Furnace, 15 fire damage, burn 2. Or a flying dagger, only hits front, applies bleeding 3. I think I'm gonna go burn, because I have something else that interacts with burn already. I might actually get 40 uses of tithe. Absolutely. That's, I mean, how could I not? Spend gold to upgrade traps. Or Maybe? Think so? Let's upgrade this furnace I just got and upgrade... Pandora's box? Oh, I was hoping that it would get stackable penalties applied. Increases by 3, but it didn't. This one's a big upgrade, getting to 3. 3 stacks of the debuff is a lot more than 2 stacks of the debuff. 2 of your employees have been caught red-handed brawling like 2 elves for a hairbrush. Will you be tough and suspend them for 5 weeks or threaten them with a pay cut to be sure it won't happen again? You could always buy them a second hairbrush. I'm going to ignore them. Brawling is good. It builds character. Business trip. The management would like to send one of your employees with the sales department to be their bodyguard. You will be compensated, of course. Grants 50% to apply frostbite with monsters' attacks which deal morale. All 3 of these monsters are pretty decent monsters. I think I'm going to send this. Yeah, it's gone for 18 weeks, but it gets me a relic. All of my units are monsters, right? I think all of my units are monsters. Because there's like demons and undead and... like the little icon in the top left of the unit. I think I have 4 demons and 2 undead there. This is a demon, that's an undead. But I believe all 8 of them are monsters. So if I had something that applied to demons or undead, that would be pretty decent. And something that applies to monsters is excellent for everybody. Alright, veterans. We got Robert back out there. And yeah, I wanted Robert in room 2 now because Robert does some extra stuff if things are on fire, and we have a trap that set things on fire. Will Mini Jorbs get his own room at the house? Maybe. Possibly. Hey Alex, thanks for the 13 months. Thank you. I guess I will start with... well, this trap is behind everything. It's kind of worthless. What are the enemies? Replaces one of her penalties with a bonus. Sure. Regenerates 30% of max life and gets 30% of max morale back when all other heroes are defeated. So we don't want the harpooner to be the last thing we kill. On the other hand, it has the most stats, so it might end up being the last thing we kill. Initial duration of penalties received decreased by 1 turn. And it's pretty tanky too. Randomly moves all monsters to another position. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think I'll just apply some burn to everything at the start. How are these dealing damage? Front targets the slowest monster area. Use my slowest monster. You. And it's ice damage? Unlucky. And it has 85 speed. I think that might one-shot, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything I can do about it this time. They're gonna get shuffled. Do that instead. I am in the wrong corner of the screen. Are you gonna be okay though? I feel like you'll be okay. Wish the good guys were playable. Maybe they are. Maybe we're the good guys. Did I survive that? It has 12 health. I actually did survive it. Okay, I was just doing the math wrong. Because I don't think there's any, like, roll on that. It's just... I just did the math wrong. This will die to this spell now. Oh. You're dead anyway, but... Okay. It was a nice thought. What was that? Fling shield. Flex damage. Let's hit that again. Really seems like we're the good guys. Tear, fear, and demon balls are our meal. We must be good. Agree? Probably. Apply silence 5. Oh, maybe I want to silence it. Yeah, I probably do. I'll spend 15 gold on that. So these deal morale damage, and I have a thing, 50% chance to apply frostbite. Let's see if this applies any frostbite. Nope. Is that because it didn't work that time, or because it never works? Also, why is it telling me what broken armor is? You're applying burn to all heroes. Tithe. That's still silenced? It was still silent. Oh! No! No! Oh, it's still silenced. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. The silence is pretty strong, actually. No! I got frostbite there. Nice. Why did all of its stuff just come back? So when the silence ran out, got its stuff, I guess. Deals 100% of final damage to hero. So the question is whether it's faster to... The question is which way it's fastest to kill it. I still don't know what a soul fragment is. But I just consumed 6 of them, whatever they are. Yeah, I did have 23 and now I have 17. I don't know how I had 23 of them though. I'm not sure.
Death is not the end.
Death is not the end. Isn't that a King Leoric quote from the original Diablo? I'm gonna look this up. I don't know. Maybe it is. Do you think I get 1 every time I kill an adventurer? Legally, it is not a Diablo quote. Fair. So I get a new trap. I can apply nature damage to the back. I can apply morale to the front. I can apply morale and demoralize to the back. That seems okay. None of those really seemed super exciting, honestly, but sure. I'm starting to run a little bit low on monster happiness. We're having some dissatisfaction with work, I would say. Bit of a problem. Take out your tongue and say ah. So this would heal my lord, but he's doing okay. Doing fine. I don't know if I guess we upgrade this again. Seems fine. New hero. Yep. I haven't really played enough of this game to be able to comment on how it compares to the other stuff. Miraculous Pill. Monsters placed at the back perform an additional attack but lose 20 speed and start fights with minus 50% of their maximum life. Monsters placed at the back perform an additional attack but lose 20 speed and start fights with minus 50% of their maximum life. So I think by an additional attack, that means that when they attack, they go twice every time. Maybe. I think I'm not taking this because I think my monster is going to die too often for it to really be worth it. And I'd rather send this and just get a bunch of gold. And it comes back pretty soon. And it gets happier. Minus 50% does sound like a very large amount of health, yeah. Transmute blood or tears into another resource. I'm good. A shifty-looking supplier is offering you some human thighs to feed your employees at a discount price. They don't look or smell particularly fresh, but you know that the management would grant you a sweet salary bonus for reducing overheads. I mean, you gotta reduce overheads. That's a very easy choice. The off-smelling human thighs you accepted were served in the canteen, and some of your employees got food poisoning. There's a solution to heal them, but it's prohibitively expensive, unavailable for 5 weeks. I mean, it's actually significantly less than what I saved, so I don't know about prohibitively expensive. Should we battle veterans? I'm like relatively healthy. Should be okay. I am a lord level 1. It goes to week 50, is that right? I think it goes to week 50. You'd be extremely unhappy with bad thighs. It's rough, right? Thigh is such a like trustworthy cut of meat as well. Hey Twiggy! Thank you. This is like when you're fined $100,000 for frauding $1 million profit. Yeah, a little bit. Gotta punish them to the fullest extent of the law, you know? Thank you, Pushkas. I'm gonna do one more dungeon and then I'll run to the bathroom. What's going on here? Lesser Ninja. A bunch of poison stuff, area. I feel like a lot of them, like even though they're different units, they have the same skills as each other. Can't be affected by poison, not a problem. Hamo and Anamusha. Fire damage to front. Damage increased by 30% as long as no heroes are defeated. Damage morale taken from taps reduced. Gains flame shield at the start of first fight. Okay, that's hard to deal with. Hans! Hans! Hans is back. I think Hans died the first time. So our first thing that we want to do is kill Hans, basically. Am I making Hans run away, or... I'm gonna use the furnace next, actually. You know, I was really expecting the thing that was made out of fire to have the most fire resist out of my monsters, but it just doesn't. Not even a little bit. Just nature and fire. But the nature's all area, and the fire is at front. I think this is best. If you were a bard... Never mind. Twitch chat would never be a bard. Is that going to... I need an AoE. Apparently we're killing this one? I don't know. It wasn't what I thought we were doing. And yet here we are. I am mostly composed of carbon and water. Do I have water resistance? Yes, I do. That friend was not having a good day. Rats. Rats, rats. Where are the rats? I'm the giant rat who makes all the room. Now we just got rid of the dodge that it got on turn 1. Damage dealt doubled if target is affected by burn. Hey, they're applied by burn. They're affected by burn. And I got frostbite. Oh, it's all happening here. Everyone who breathes oxygen eventually dies. There's no proof of that. Statistically, you can't say that that's true. A lot of people who breathe oxygen have not died. This team is just crushing. Ooh, artifacts. Heart of Plenty. Monsters have 20% chance to deal a critical strike when attacking. 50% damage and morale. Cool. Applies burn 3 to all heroes when a demon is defeated. Can I have 6 demons? I think I have 6 demons. I should take that and go demons. Fire attacks also deal 30% of base damage as morale. I'm gonna I have so many demons. Motivation. It's a problem. It's a problem. Let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I just look at my pile of clutter and think, oh, I do not want to exist. That's generally how it works for me. Does chat want to discuss the ship of Theseus today? Yes. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Tormentor, Golthor the Destroyer? Yes. I would like +1 morale for everybody. Seems good. Garath is back. Go in room 1. I want all demons, basically. Still have some undead, though. What's the black market? Sell monsters that are no longer useful to you. I don't have any monsters to get rid of, really. One of your traps didn't pass the last mandatory checkup. You can call a repairer to come at your expense or send it for 5 weeks. The technical department who will fix it for free. If you have the appropriate artifact, you can of course repair it immediately. I need the Bewitched Glove. Do not have that. I don't care about this trap, so I'm going to send it away for 5 weeks. Do I treat my employees like their family? Oh, absolutely. The board has declared that due to a great financial period, the company can allocate you extra resources in the form of a trap, a recruit, or cold hard cash. Modified fan, another flame eater, which is a demon, worth noting. Or it's a demon that interacts with fire even. Or gold. Gold's good. Let's take gold. Champion. Oh my. Monsters placed at front gain 40 speed. I don't need this, do I? It's an undead. My friend. Alright, I have teams that do something. Hopefully they'll be good enough. Let's fight the champion. Family includes more than a few terrible people, so you're always extra suspicious about companies who promise to treat me that way. Yeah, it's such a weird thing to say, right? Like, yeah, we treat our employees like their family, and it's like you're thinking about your family, like, oh no. You know? That just isn't as appealing as you think it is. Alright. Sildanir, the champion archmage. Passive, flame shield whenever attacked. Oh, but it has negative fire resist. Passive deals 24 ice damage to all monsters when the archmage kills a monster. 25%. This one attacks back, basically. This one has 50% fire resist. Ew. Well, I think I start with Furnace. And then we like put our demons in the thing. Middle is the one that's safe. I actually want this to get move. Front takes ice damage, back takes air damage. Front takes ice, back takes. Front takes ice, back takes air. Okay, let's see how this goes. You have to pee in the lawn to mark it. I don't? Okay. Sure. Okay. Want to kill this first? Probably, actually. This one's hard to kill because it has fire and ice resist. He's secretly Starscream, thank you. Oh, but that's so much damage. Maybe this does just die to my spell. Persecution. We get to move again? OP. They are on fire. I feel like we're strong. I feel like we're strong. No, don't do that. We used to feel like we were strong. They're on so much. Look at how much fire they're on. Silence must be good. Oh my god, they're on so much fire. Hyper beam? Hyper beam? Alright, that was kinda sweet. That was kinda sweet. Liquid nitrogen capsule. Ice damage from monster attacks are dealt to the target's fire resistance if it is lower than the ice resistance. I'm not sure this does anything. Infernal Guardian is a demon with 175 health. And it applies fire weakness. That seems incredibly good. Franny is a Juboko demon, which does like nature damage and morale. No. No. I have 1100 gold for this trainer. Seems kinda good. A giant worm has oozed its way into the lower level of the dungeon. What will you do with it once you've killed it? If I eat it, I get 60 life. I'm at max life. Unnecessary. To the trainer. Robert. You are level 3. Samael. You are level 2. Applies fire weakness to all heroes when a monster of the group is defeated. Damn. Damn. Consumes the stacks of burn applied to the target. What does that mean? What's that? Also, I don't think I can train the monsters who are... Ooh. This one costs tears. I want to click on it again to see what it is. Is level 4 the max? Level 4 must be the max. I don't know if I've ever had a max before. Alright, very good. You can have a sleep. Gain 20 gold each time a monster of the group gains a soul fragment. Can we... Legend of Keepers, soul fragments. That did not teach me what they are. Does anybody in chat want to explain exactly what a soul fragment is to me? I have the vague idea. I'm still missing some of the mechanics though. R&D, this is a new trap which I can't afford. Okay. Should I put Samael in here though? Maybe? I think it's fine. We can sack beat. I don't mind some backseating, some light backseating. Sorceress. Sorceress turns penalties into bonuses. 2% of all heroes' maximum morale back at the start of each turn. Oof. Mental weakness, heals life once, dodges activations of first trap, damage morale taken from traps reduced. That is all fine. Air damage front, AoE, fire damage back. Fire damage back. I think you have 50% air resist, so I think setting up like this is really strong. And then probably a furnace and a Pandora's box. I'm surprised I never take the beer option on the various events. It hasn't seemed necessary yet. We're not playing at like high difficulty, right? Air front, fire back. At high difficulty, I think the fatigue on your barracks is a lot more noticeable. The frostbite that I'm applying hasn't ended up mattering very much because of all this fire stuff I'm doing. Incineration. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. PKG the jerk. Incineration. They have 10 fire weakness on them, which is not actually that big a deal. Oh, now it doesn't have any. Wait. 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 That was like the first room. That was the hardest fight I could pick. Damage of the first attack suffered by monsters placed at the back is returned to the assailant once per fight. That's kind of strong. Monsters placed at the front deal 2% additional damage per missing life percent. Could also be strong. Here's affected by burn, lose 30 speed. Not just better. That might just be better. Thank you, power stats. I appreciate it very much. Full burn build. It is what it is. You're back. You're about to be out. What's the merchant do? Oh, this is where you get more monsters. Okay. Maybe I should have clicked on this like once or twice. I will take a succubus, which is basically just a demon. It has full morale, as far as I can tell. What's a sanctuary? A ceremony as gloomy as it should, just to make the adventurer's life worse. Let's click on this. I haven't tried one of these. The officiant is waiting for your instructions and your offerings to start the ritual. Which curse will you bestow upon the humans for the next few months? Automation for thanks to the 8 months. Appreciate it. Looks like Jorbs is sitting on the armored person's lap. I mean, it is what it is. I can't afford these two, so I guess I'm applying poison. Works for me. Siege. Rent out some traps. I would love to rent out some traps. Don't need this one. Did I successfully rent it? Yes. I can't afford the trainers. We'll do a workout. Let's improve our health regen. Why not? Oh, that's it. This is the end. This is the end. But Samael only just arrived. Feels kind of bad. Oh well. Yeah. You can do all the workouts? Yeah. I noticed. I didn't want to spend gold on it. This is the final battle. Iris, the herbalist. Initial duration of penalties received decreased by 1 turn with a minimum of 1. It's going to be harder to stack burn on that. Zenaida, the druidess, is weak to fire. Removes 3 stacks from each penalty applied to the druidess at the start of each turn. No. Sakari, also weak to fire. Okay. I feel like we're going to be okay. Back nature damage, AoE nature damage, ice to slowest. This is slowest. Back nature damage. I think that's right. Her last ability is bad too. Yeah. Yeah, I read that and then I started. panicking and stopped saying it out loud. I think I'll be okay. I'm probably fine. Probably okay, right? Does wing boots change speed of slowest? Oh. I forgot I had these. Yes. Almost certainly yes. I definitely forgot I had those. So. I get air weakness on that. Oh no. Oh yes. Okay, so this is going to die to my spell. Or maybe even before that, honestly. Almost. He's just gonna die to the fire, so I don't actually have to use the spell to kill it. Got a tithe to have gold for later, you know? They're just dead. I just win. Just too good. Does Robert get to hyper beam? Sorry, nothing's for 3 months.
Ball call from the beyond. An economic crisis. Congratulations. We're well on our way to dominating the interdimensional soul market. Some psychopomps have to look for work on other worlds. And not just any psychopomps. Death in the non-flesh. You've met, I think. And in any case, Death is quite famous. You're now in charge.
What does this mean? We've received a crystal ball call from the beyond. Okay. An economic crisis. Congratulations. So what we did positioned us to dominate the interdimensional soul market. And Death is having to look for work on other worlds. And we are in charge.
And now I have a nice load of bodies for my army.
Okay. Oh!
That's going to cost a lot of mana.
And I'm level 3.
Age brings experience.
So what is... This is a different, like, deck of things. Oh, I see. But I could customize? Oh, this is the button I probably should have done. We could do Twitch integration. You think that'll work? Difficulty was I on? I was on normal difficulty.
Home sweet home.
Wait, did I forget to... I only have 600 health. I forgot to level up. Oh. Apparently I cannot currently level up. Okay, that's fine. Does this work? I think you need the number thing, the whatever it is. Oh, it doesn't let me click, even though it is obvious. We are doing veterans. So you get to vote on whether I get enhanced resistance or the heroes get enhanced resistance, it looks like. Matt Redrick thinks of 29 months. We have AoE nature damage, backfire damage, front fire damage. I want this in the middle. It's a skeleton dog, and its name is Doggo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I have like a broken thing. Oh, it's death. What is death doing here? Uses harvest when a hero loses a soul fragment, taking the hero as the target. What is that? What do any of those things mean? Who is this? A baron. Death works for me because I pushed him out of the market. Sure. I guess. I'll accept it. Do I have elemental resist? Oh, I do. Well, thank you, chat. That was very kind of you. I did not think I was going to be the one with elemental resist. I thought that would probably be the monsters. Or, wait, I'm the monsters. Anyway, you understand what I mean. Ooh, I have to go again. Wait, are the units named after Twitch chat? They were meant to be, weren't they? It doesn't look like they are. If you are? Oh, okay. Ooh, there was a soul thing and harvest happened. I still don't know what harvest is. But there was a soul thing. It happened again. I don't know what that was either. Harvest! This is what harvest is. Oh, I see, okay. Memento Mori. It's like every time they take damage it happens or something? Seems to happen a lot. Crow's tongue! Jorbs! Skeleton trumpeter! Jorbs! Dude. Abyssal Chaos, Noise TP, and Doggo. I'm going to go to the trainer and I'm going to level up Jorbs. If I die, I die. Oh, this costs too much to level now. Whoops. That's too bad. Removes all penalties applied from the monster in front of the Baron and regenerates the monster's life by 8 at the start of Baron's turn. Fragment regenerates 20 life. House of. Alright. We'll give it a go. Potion of Evolution. An employee found a strange unlabeled flask while cleaning and is about to drink it without even checking if it's poisonous. You recognize it as an evolution elixir. Will you let them drink it or will you take it for yourself? Go for it. Are they level 2 now? Yeah. Maxing to the 17 months. Spreading the level ups is probably pretty strong. No, we're just leveling Jorbs all the time. Business trip. What's that? Grail automatically consumes soul fragments gained. Increases by 10 the master's maximum life for each soul fragment consumed. Seems kinda not good. I'm going to send Abyssal Chaos on a business trip. Black market for another monster? Could be good. Oh, this is for selling. What? Oh. 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 Okay. Should I show you what the... Oh, I should have shown you what the rewards were, I guess. But you're all just going to pick the veterans, right? Like, is it better? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Let's put... What does Jorbs do? Wait, Jorbs is OP. Damaging attack supply burn 2. Alright. Vote wisely, chat. We've got front poison damage, nature damage, back air damage. Be affected by bleeding. Front fire damage. No middle damage. Nature and fire to front. Doot doot. Nature and fire to front. Death is very squishy. Look at chat actually worried Jorbs will lose. No way I could ever lose. Yeah! Not with Doggo on my side. Beautiful sound. Arguably the most beautiful sound. Can I move? Let me move, let me move, let me move. Yes! Oh my god, it's so good. No! 20% chance of stunned. We did it. Jorbs is gonna solo them. That sound is so awful. Jorbs, no! Okay, we take that. That's a decent start. Evil curse. Fear of the dead. These enemies do not seem very interesting, and having their morale go down, honestly. Wait, I just harvested it when it attacked me. Just harvested it when I... The soul thing just seems to like sort of happen all the time, huh? How many trumpet lessons did we go through? Like 3 too many. After transformation, thanks for the 40 months! Made it through my PhD watching me play Slay the Spire. Appreciate the philosophical tangents and long-running jokes you're moving to. Just moving on to Act 2. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations on your PhD. Sometimes I think to myself, like, gosh, I sure have spent a lot of time sitting here playing video games. But there isn't really anything else that I could have done with that time, you know? And it was time well spent. And then people are like, yeah, I just finished my 3rd PhD and have had 5 children. Since I started watching your channel 3 years ago. And then I'm like, oh. But congratulations. It's awesome. It's very cool. You started your medical degree about when you started watching me, and you have it now? Yeah. I have been working on becoming progressively dumber, and I feel like I'm doing an okay job of it. 25% chance that monsters defeated come back to life as a skeleton warrior. Sure. Do that. You started dating someone getting a medical degree? Okay. I hope it goes well. You finished your MBA since you started watching me? Wait, this isn't... Oh, I thought this was the one with Tithe. It is the one with Tithe. Yes. Also, they're so cheap. Why are they so cheap? What is this strange glacier? This is a trap. It's a trap, right? What is a glacial spirit 3? I don't understand any of this. Changed jobs 3 times since you started subscribing. Now you're making $50,000 more than you were previously. Yeah. Ooh. I could have another doggo. This applies enhanced resistance to the monster of the group at the front and guaranteed critical to the one at the back. Oh. It like does something. Maybe I should have read that earlier. Elemental weakness 3. I think I'm done. I don't know why I renewed. I probably shouldn't have renewed. Let's do a plunder. Let's do a guarded prison. And we have a 35% chance of one of the volunteers being injured for 10 weeks, but we have a 75% chance of getting a monster. Your volunteers have death? Oh. Your volunteers have snuck into a prison and left a trail of blood on their way out. They've even found a monster in a cage and have set him free. Fanya is badly wounded and will need 10 weeks of medical care. We got Mimos 13. Cool. We don't have enough money for a trainer. The R&D manager needs a guinea pig to test a new trap. He's asking you to provide him with one of your employees in exchange for some gold. So I can get rid of my employee who can tithe for 10 gold, and I will get 350 gold. Now, that might seem like a good deal to those of you who are unwise in the ways of tithe. No, it does seem like a really good deal, doesn't it? Seems like a pretty good deal. I have a feeling that watching Jorbs helps people evolve in their lives. Well, it does cause time to pass, and I think people tend to grow on their own if given time, so... yeah, maybe. Let's send one of the employees to an intensive training course. 8 weeks plus 2 levels. Skeleton Majorette. Do it. Down. Do I have, like, rooms? I don't. This is concerning. I might actually just die. $1 million versus $50 each month. You take the passive income. Would you rather... These are the rewards, by the way. We get a rare if we beat the champion, just saying. Alright, vote. Have I seen the game Yangard? I have not. There are a lot of games. Like a lot of games. Alright, chat. Not my fault if we lose. I didn't make this decision. 5 Monster Andy? My name is different too? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm gonna run it like that. The vote is split. It's true. I suppose it's true. Do I have to read stuff this time? I feel like we're just dead. I feel like I don't really have to read anything. Thanks for the Prime Minister Mantra. Front air, front ice, back physical. Pretty cool that none of my units have more than minus 15% armor. Seems really helpful. What is the game I would recommend most out of all of them that I've played in the past few months? Can I say Slay the Spire? This game's sweet. Should check this one out. Is the game frozen? Because of this? Did it break? Was I too fast? Sangre Lisa, hello? You have this bug sometimes. What do you do to fix it? Reload.
Home sweet home.
Ooh, I got a different bonus thing this time. Oh, wait. Wait, are they different? Oh my god, Jorbs! What happened? Just gonna try to, like, defeat one of them, you know? Maybe, if we're lucky. Maybe that's not happening. Ooh, stunned. Hey, I got a skeleton. I like the little smelly faces. Worried. Damage taken increased by 35%. Oh, this is actually a thing. Like, it's a mechanic. I thought it was just a smiley face. Thank you, idiots. I have really bad news, chat. I have somewhat bad news. I don't think I survived this. And actually, oh, 28 still. Maybe I should have 6 monsters when I fight opens. Oh, thank you. Thanks for your opinion.
Not to worry. The Lich Doctor will bring you back to life. Losing a treasure here and there is allowed for in the annual budget.
Alright, that's good. Nice to know my employer has my back. You know why I lost? It's because I didn't use my skills. I got the points and then I didn't assign them. How do I assign them? There. Now I'll win for sure. What are these, by the way? 15% chance to apply a random penalty to a hero when a hero loses a soul fragment. I don't know what a soul fragment is. It's because I didn't use my potions. Let me show off some of the other stuff in the game for those of you who are curious about it. About whether you might enjoy it. So there are...
Slave master in search of something new.
Skip.
Torture? It's a passion.
It is inevitable.
There's an enchantress, a slave holder, an engineer.
It is inevitable.
There are so many different types of monsters. I haven't even like seen this type or this type, I don't think. And then in the DLC there was a hippo goddess.
Let's rock
And then a shaman. I have never seen the shaman. Although these are the same sorts of pieces I was using with the skeleton. Spirits permanently gain 5 life when they kill a hero. Oh, I'm a sucker for unbounded metascaling. Unfortunately, it's sort of bounded. These all have different talent trees and different monsters. And different campaigns as well. So, see, it's like a different campaign. I still don't know what this is. What are these? Shaman was free DLC? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, there's modding? Kappa! There's quite a lot of modding. What is... There really are no games which won't have anime girls in them if modding becomes available, huh? Heroes of Might and Magic 3 monster pack. That's cool. And of course the anime girls will be among the highest rated of the mods.
Are you a slave master in search of something new?
Torture? It's a passion.
I don't know how to like get the mod thing. Don't know how to do it. Can Twitch chat vote on the mods? Possibly, maybe, maybe not. It's time for me to go and get dinner, Twitch chat. And then go to sleep. And then pack a lot of boxes. And then carry a lot of boxes. And then have movers come and carry the heavy things. Oh my god, I'm like overwhelmed. Too much. Too much shit. Whew. I've had a good time in this apartment for the most part. I'm not upset that I'm getting out of it before the bad part of summer. Not upset at all. Pays off in the end. Yeah, it's like 3 days of work. It's like relatively little stuff, really. Am I feeling sentimental about this apartment? Absolutely not. It's been an okay time here. But no, it hasn't been that great. There isn't really anything about this apartment itself that I like. It's just a place where I've done things that I have enjoyed, which are not related in any way to this apartment. It's an okay office. The first time that I've had like a real studio setup, I guess. I guess I'll be sort of sentimental about moving out of this office. What about you, chat? Will you miss the office? Look at it all. The beautiful plywood board that I have art on, and some of the art I didn't want to display anymore, so I just took it off and never replaced it with anything. That's quality. That's quite beautiful, right? Green screen will change places. At my new place, I'm going to have 2 different stream setups so that I can have friends come and stay, and they'll be able to stream while they're staying. Which means that at my main stream setup, I won't have a grid screen at all. I'll just have it on the other one.